It's like we're moving from one battle to another. It's just an escalation of which is a bigger battle to fight.
Yes.
Yet the days are running. But let's look at some of those electoral laws. And Jubilee's key demands are highlighted here in the Standard. And I'll just read three of them. The first one being entrenched in the manual transmission of election results as the primary means with electronic transmission backup. Number two, opposition cannot force staff changes, IEBC using unconstitutional means. Now, that's a major bone of contention because we do know that NASA supporters went basically were on on Monday. Was it on Monday?
Yes.
Where they literally asked, no, it was on Tuesday,
yes,
where they wanted the IEBC officials to be removed. But now they've escalated that to Fridays and Mondays, starting tomorrow.
Yes, certainly the demand for some cited officials to step up to office is one of those which NASA has called irreducible minimums. But then when you look at those demands on the Jubilee side, those that will specifically have an impact on the electoral laws are, one, the issue of entrenching the manual transmission system of elections. There's the issue of making it mandatory for the Supreme Court to order ballot recount in event of a petition. And the last one, that is reviewing the Judicial Service Commission Act in order to restructure the JSC. If we could look at them quickly, the issue of manual transmission of elections seems like, Mike, we are coming a full cycle, because this is exactly where we came from.
Where we
prior to the inter-parliamentary meeting which had members from both sides before the 2013 elections. The issue of ICT was emphasized, and that is why at that time Parliament set up a committee and they passed a raft of regulations making it mandatory for results to be electronically transmitted. But now, due to the challenges which I think were faced by IBC transmitting those results, there is now this proposal that now we go back to the manual system. Essentially, this will mean votes will be counted at the polling station, and thereafter the result declaration forms will be filled, and these ones will be relayed. The Form 34As will be relayed as Form 34Bs to the constituency level. They'll be tallied there, and now that will be basically final, as it were. The other issue that I think the Jubilee side, they want to make it mandatory for the Supreme Court to order for a ballot recount in the event of a presidential petition. I think caution ought to be exercised here, because when you legislate and pass laws, you do not pass laws to suit the current prevailing circumstances. Laws ordinarily should be passed for posterity.
Right.
Yeah, because it may serve you now, it may not serve you tomorrow if you want to pass laws to suit current circumstances. When you look at the Elections Act, in terms of county assembly elections, parliamentary elections, gubernatorial elections, there is no requirement in law that makes it mandatory for a petition court to recount the ballots. But there are provisions for those ballots to be either recounted, retallied, and to be verified.
And maybe